ask you something, Milk. So what was the hardest part about your brief jail stint? What was the thing that affected you the most when you got in there? What hurt you like, damn, this joint like?
I couldn't see my family and the visits. When you get a visit and that person leave, they crush you. And you be like, damn, you regret everything, you did. You be like, damn, I wish I never, did this or did that.
Or been here in the wrong place at the wrong time. Somebody lied on me and made something up, got this and I didn't do it, so forth and so on.
Or you might have did it.
No, or we didn't, but in this case.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about a person, period. Like, is in there because they did shit too.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get that Mrs. Screw. And that make it even crazier. You be like, damn, why the hell? Yeah, it wasn't worth me doing that to come to this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a rough stay in there. It ain't nothing good about it. It's this is my first time experiencing.
Yeah.
You mean, I've been a policeman and stuff like that, but it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that.
Yeah, man, and that was that county life.
Yeah.
Describe your first night being on the block, like you just.
My first, when I was going on quarantine, I kept asking like, dang, what is jail like? Like, like I don't know what, like I never.
You know what to expect?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know nothing. So I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
Like I'm a little nervous. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, and then, get me over there on, a block next to his. So, he was telling me everything and I adapt to it and I was just like, all right, bet I got everything.
The uncle come bring you that dog.
Yeah.
As he should.
Yeah.
As he should.
He made sure I was good. He made sure I was good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what's up. And now, I think he in the hole now, right?
Yeah.
He down that George. You know what I mean? Well, I tell you, boy, this jailhouse. I know, man. I know that you got an old lady, man, and I know what you was talking about in them visits, man. To see a woman that's got your back like that, man, that's riding for you, man, and to see the hurt in her face, not just yours, but when she walking away, and then how CFCF is when the visit is over, you go line up, and then your people was lined up leaving out the door.
Leaving out the
door. So they throwing up hearts. While you sitting there like,
you like,
everybody lined up to walk out the door at the same time.
Yeah, we walking out on this side, but we got to go two at a time to get searched.
Yeah.
But you might be eighth, and I go get in the back of the line and tell my girl to get in the back of the line, so we're having like an extended visit, but they're only letting 5 out at a time up there for the visitors to leave out the jail.
Y'all trying to talk from over here and over here.
Yeah. She giving me, we doing all types of sign languages.
I love you. I'm about to call you on the phone when I get upstairs. For real.
Had it been a time while you was in there stressing about it though?
Yeah.
Like they get crunchy.
That's
boy.
when
a call get missed, you be like,
you be like, yo, what you doing? Like, what's going on? For real.
Hey, where you was at?
Yeah, where you was at? Why you ain't?
Yo,
she like, I was just washing clothes.
I was downstairs. I ain't had my phone. All right,
you ain't allowed to take a nap.
Yeah, like, you better answer this phone every time.
I'm telling you, that's how it be, man. Like, and then when your family members come see you, like, your mom and your grandmom and your pop, and you be like, damn, man. You know more from them. See, your woman accept whatever it is that you're in there for and just be riding.
Yeah.
But with them, it'd be like, come on, man.
Come on.
They grind you up.
Grind up. So it's you in there and you just like, dang. No, you right. You listening.
Snipe came to see you?
No. Snipe when it came off that juice.
I thought Snipe would have been the first thing smoking up there. Ree came up there?
You know she came. You ain't got to wait. Ree probably lived up there. Ree ain't playing ball, baby.
Girl, God get me out. You hear me?
I remember, cause listen, like people know we know you since I knew you before when you was in your mom's stomach.
Yeah.
And I remember when you was little, like, yo, you was just like, honestly, like real intelligent little kid. He was riding a bike at like 2 or 3 years old.
Talented.
He willing the bike at 3. He willing
dirt bike
up and down the block.
Yeah.
We like, yo, get out the street. I'm just getting hit by cars and everything.
Ride the bikes
Reed was still on the porch and watch him. And like, watch my baby. Reed love him.
Yeah.
So I seen you. The next thing you know, I see you going into riding dirt bikes, wheeling dirt bikes around the block. So, it's just, it's good to see you maturing and trying to do something with yourself, man. That's the most important thing, man. Just continue to try to do something with yourself and elevate. Yeah. And once you bounce from the situation, man, just use it as motivation to continue to do what you're doing. It's some positive stuff,
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, though. Do you feel as though that you learned something? Do you because I had the feeling when I first went to jail, I was like, oh, I could do that shit. because it was a little county bid.
Like you saying you could what like do the
like,
jail time?
Like basically, like not now. I'm talking about when I first went through and got a little taste of it, such as you did. I had like a bravado with me, like
you on something like this light?
Yeah.
No,
You don't got that
It broke
feeling.
me down.
Okay.
Like,
you ain't trying. I wish I got that.
I ain't trying to go back to jail.
Exactly.
So you know, and
I'm
I
gonna
learned
spend every coin I got to stay out of
Yeah.
this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I
I'll stay
learned,
at home.
you know, I ain't got no friends.
Yeah. Right.
At all. I ain't got no friends.
You see who?
I just got my family. That's it.
Yo, you see everybody true nature when you behind that wall.
When you behind, cause I'm like, yo, yo, can you lawyer? One person did. You mean?
Yeah.
Gave up 4,000. I mean,
Yeah.
I appreciated that.
Right.
But you know, I got 30, 40 friends.
Yeah.
Y'all all couldn't put up $25 or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't do nothing.
Right.
Something, anything helped.
But you,
So,
but now you see though.
When I come in them courtrooms and I'm looking around, all I see is my family.
Yeah.
That's it, and that hit hard.
Yeah.
I
A
dropped
learning
a
lesson.
tear.
Yeah.
Like, I dropped a tear.
Yeah. It's a learning experience. It's a life altering learning experience.
Yeah.
Because it ain't one of them joints like, oh, all right, I know I can't go left now.
Yeah.
No, this will format your mind to think this way for the rest of your life. It's a life changing situation.
Yeah. So I thought, they had me. Like,
Right.
You know how your parents be like, yeah, go see what your friends got, and then then call me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go see, and it was nothing.
Wow.
And
Wow, but it'd be like that every single time, man.
Yeah.
And for the guys that got men, because I ain't gonna say every single time. Excuse me, I misspoke for the men that got homies that, help out. But like I said, they got friends that they thought was gonna be there too and wasn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every man in jail has that.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this too. Is there anybody that you left behind like, dang, that you want to help out? Like, because I told people before that I had built bonds with dudes in prison that I got closer bonds with on the street. My
Locked up?
friends and stuff. Like, I might got a South Philly,
Yeah. What's crazy is it's a person that was, we was going through it.
So he was out.
Yeah.
And now that y'all meet.
And it was like, I like him.
They always be like that. The
like
dude
him.
that you don't like, the dude that you don't with, when you finally like get a correspondence with that person,
He's just like me.
Yeah.
like, damn, that's my man.
Yeah. So I
And
was
he
like,
feel that too.
And he fighting for his life. So I'm like, I'm gonna help you take down this information.
And the whole
stuff
time
like
he
that.
was out. He was he crossed path. He might have tried to kill you or you would kill him.
Yeah.
But you see how it switched?
Yeah.
How prison formed a bond that a motherfucker can't break. Prison, man. Prison
Yeah.
is a crazy joint, man. It's a crazy situation, man. Is like I tell people, it's more 75 to 80% mental, man.
Right.
Like that joint in there, man. You just now took a walk in there, man.
Man,